Hey, what is up, people? This is Ryan. We're back for a Transformers review. This time we're doing Transformers War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Now, this is a very nice figure. The alternate mode is a Cybertronian tank, and as you can see over here, we have a very distinctive uh, form of a Cybertronian mode of a tank. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this review is going to be doing a more in-depth review of the alternate mode and the robot mode. So most of the reviewers actually have just demonstrated on if it rolls pretty well and whatnot. But if you hear closely with the rear wheels, you can actually hear some friction on the on the pins that are attached to the wheels. To further illustrate that, I'm gonna get a soft cloth, and you can actually hear the friction on the rolling. Hear that? That's one of the most unique things about the alternate mode on this Cybertronian tank of Optimus Prime. Also, some of the reviewers forgot that if you notice, there's a depression on the smokestack. This is supposed to be rotated because this has to go on this part of the leg of Optimus, so you can actually have that inserted over there, which in my opinion, was made for that purpose. So you have to rotate that, and that snugs in very well over there. It's not locked, or it doesn't have any tab, but it's supposed to be like that. And because it's like that, you can actually have that smokestack move in a bit freely over there, which is why it should have been. And if you notice some of the previews of the games of the War for Cybertron Optimus Prime was described as a hover tank. Now, unofficially, it was not found on the instructions, but Optimus Prime on a third-party game on the game that was demonstrated on the videos that you found here on YouTube. It was actually a hover tank. Now the wheels were supposed to cave in like that, but you can actually do a hover like that, and you can move that freely if you want to, thereby making him a hover tank. You can actually move that if you want to, and then that makes like a hover tank. Not pretty convincing, but a hover tank it is. There we go. So let's do a very quick 360 degrees on this very beautiful figure. In my opinion, this rivals the Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime, because this is a very fresh mold of Optimus Prime. It's a crossover between animated and Generation 1. I love all the panels and all the creases that you found here. Actually everything has a purpose, and all the lines over there is transformable. Okay, in the bottom part you can actually see the head of Optimus Prime over there. Very nice figure. Alternate mode gets a 10 over 10. So let's proceed with the transformation. The transformation is, on the description of the card, is number 4 over 5. So let's get on with the transformation by moving the tail lamps, which become the knee parts of the Optimus Prime. And then what you need to do here is open this part, and then untab that lock which you find here, and then that automatically frees up that, and then you need to untab. There's a tab connecting the arms to this panel over here, there, and then you do that on the other side, and then that frees up the leg, which you need to remove and rotate that. First you have to rotate that part, and then rotate this portion, and then you go and proceed this one, smokestack, by rotating this one again, and then attaching that slot with the tab over there, and then do that on the other side. This is the tab, and then you get the slot, rotate that, attach that here, and then you pretty much have formed the leg. What you need to do right now here is untab that one that's locked inside on the space, do that on the other side, and then you press this one forward, and then you fold the toes and then push everything back, and do that on the other side, push that back. So we're almost actually done with the lower parts, so let's adjust the camera. So what you need to do here is move the arms out like that, and then move the wheels, and then disconnect the tabs that are attaching the fender, and then you fold this one. And then what you need to do right now is move everything, this whole assembly, like that, and then you move the arms in this manner, and do that on the other side. Move that downward, and then move this one up. This is actually the back portion of the arms of Optimus Prime, and then you proceed by moving this one, the fists, and then what you have right now here is this assembly. So what you need to do is rotate that piece on the other side, just like that, and then move that. This one you need to rotate the chest piece, and then attach that. That tab locks into that, and then rotate the arms, move that one upright, the other one upright, and there you have it. War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Possibility, you have a ball joint on the feet, and then you also have hinged knees, almost double hinged, yes, and then socket joint on the hips. You also have hinged arms and legs, and this one shoulders also. There's no waist movement. His head can go ball joint 360 degrees up and down, left and right. And then that is a very beautiful figure, if you ask me. He came with this accessory, the automorphing weapon. So if you flick that up, that becomes the gun, which also can be attached on each of the arms or on the side, like this one, like that. Or you can actually attach this one by transforming that like that. Do that again, like that, and then you can attach that on this peg over here, and you get that configuration. So this is War for Cybertron Optimus Prime. Highly recommended. I hope that you will buy this figure. As soon as I saw this figure, did not hesitate to get this very nice mold. I suggest that you buy this figure. So let's take a closer look at this figure here. Very nice mold. And let's just take the gun out. Well, some actually have move it like this one. Oh, by the way, this one tab does not attach at the head. This is just a slot because of all ball joints need to have a slot. But this one actually attaches to the bumper. This is not intended for the head. There we go. So Optimus Prime gets a perfect 10 for me. Playability, perfect 10. Transformation, 10 out of 10. And again, I could not recommend this enough to all of you people out there. So as soon as you see this figure, I suggest that you buy this one. Alright, this is Ryan. Coming up for the next review is going to be War for Cybertron Bumblebee. Until then, this is Ryan. God bless you all.